Whether you want this team to win or lose, whether you want this team to go for a draft pick, you can't tell me as a Raptors fan you don't enjoy watching this team beat the New York Knicks in their own backyard. And that is exactly what they did today. The Raptors win 123-121 in overtime and get over the line. Let's break it down for you in tonight's post-game show. What a game. Raptors battle back. They were down 101-92 late. It looked like it was just going to be a competitive loss. Ultimately, not the end of the world. A competitive loss for this team. Draft implications, but you still want to see the team play well. You still want to see the team out there creating good moments, developing. But they go a step further. Fred VanVleet comes alive in the clutch of the fourth quarter to will the Raptors back into this game. Scottie Barnes comes alive in the clutch of the fourth quarter and the overtime. OG, who would have had a rough night the entire game, didn't have a great game, but he hit some big shots in the fourth quarter, and the Raptors get over the line here at Madison Square Garden, ending the Knicks streak in their own backyard. You can't tell me you did not enjoy that. I certainly did. I understand the draft implications, but like I said, beating the New York Knicks is something that I very much enjoyed doing, especially in the manner we did it. I thought overall the play from the Raptors was fine. I thought the ball movement was pretty good overall. I thought the way the Raptors zipped the ball around was pretty good. A lot better certainly than that Atlanta game. That Atlanta game was so bad. It had me so down in this team. I'm still not up on this team exactly. We're 20-24. I know what this team is. It's really, in reality, not that great of a team. But I'm still a fan. I still enjoy seeing them win. I am a New York Giants fan, so that's why I'm wearing the jersey. A weird one today because we're playing in New York, but the Giants won a playoff game yesterday, and I'm excited for that. Still, no allegiance at all to the New York Knicks. And the Raptors come through with the overtime win to hush down the MSG crowd. Raptors, some inefficiencies throughout the lineup for most of the game, but then it really comes alive late in that fourth quarter. The Raptors down, like I said, 101-92. It looked bleak, but Fred VanVleet almost willed this team back into this game. He finishes with 33 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. People want to brandish him as the problem. Maybe some games, the Atlanta one, you could say you can't make anything about it, anything about this game on him, unless it's about the team winning. 8 assists, 1 turnover, 33 points. What did this guy have to do for people to respect some performance? And I get some of the performances don't deserve respect. They deserve criticism. Today, this performance deserves respect. What a game by Fred VanVleet, especially late in the game to get us here. Equally impressive in the clutch, Scottie Barnes, more so in overtime, also at the end of the fourth, though, to even get us to the position where we were in overtime. 8 for 16 from the field, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Lovely to see. OG hit those threes in the overtime to, get us in this lead. We'll take it despite the bad game. Gary Trent, 6 for 14, hit some shots early in the game to kind of get us going. Siakam, not his best. Fouled out, missed 7 3-pointers. But look, if Siakam on a bad night is 7 for 19 with 20 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, you've got a pretty good player on your hands. Raptors almost gave this one away. Game management called into question here because there were opportunities to win this game in regular time in the fourth quarter. 3 things go wrong. First of all, the Raptors had 2 timeouts where they drew up a play to get a shot. The first one results in a Fred VanVleet deep 3. Now, thankfully, you're tied, you need a bucket, or you're down by 1, you need a bucket. A deep Fred VanVleet 3 is not my idea of a play. Thankfully, Barnes gets the rebound. Part of the play design, I think, was for that, to maybe give Barnes a chance at the rebound. It's still a horrible play. Thankfully, Barnes gets a rebound, and he gets fouled. He hits both free throws, puts the Raptors up. Then, next play, Raptors earn a big stop. Other way, Barnes misses one of the free throws to make it a 2-point game. Somehow, on the rebound of the second miss, the second one that missed, RJ Barrett goes coast to coast for a dunk, similar to the way DeRozan, way back when for the Raptors, did against the Pistons for the win. Ties it up. Still 0.6 seconds to go, Raptors, like, that's enough time for a gather and shoot. The Raptors don't even get a shot off because Nick Nurse draws up another bad play where Fred needs to chuck it halfway across the court. Good pass, but easy read for the Knicks, who just batted away. Regardless, game manager was off. The Raptors still got the big plays when they needed to get them, got over the line. Brunson misses the buzzer beater 3 in overtime. The Raptors win 123-121. Good stuff from a lot of the starters here, especially Fred, especially Scottie Barnes. Bench was used not as much as I would have liked it to be. The minutes are going to be high because of the overtime, but still, like, Siakam still had 41, or he had fouled out, so he had like 42 minutes in the first 4 quarters. Barnes and VanVleet had 39, so I'm questioning why there wasn't as much bench usage. They had a good week. Like, Flynn only getting 3. I would have played him more. Hernan Gomez looked fine early. I would have played him more. Boucher and Chua getting more minutes for sure. Deserved. Koloko, I thought, could have done some damage here, but as much as the complaints are here, the Raptors grinded out a win, which they have not been able to do in the last month and a half, really. On the Knicks side of things, Julius Randle, you keep him at bay. He did get 15 rebounds, 8 assists, 20 points, but he shoots 7 for 20, kind of like Siakam, where he has a ton of stats, but it's an off shooting night for sure, but still impressive. Jalen Brunson gets 26 points, but he's 11 for 29 from the field. Like, that's not that bad of a job there. Barrett kind of kills you, but overall, I mean, the Raptors found a way to win this game. I'm kind of looking at it thinking, how the hell did the Raptors win this? We shot 40% from the field, 30% from 3. You do well to keep getting to the line and take 41 free throws. You get out-rebounded. Biggest thing is you force more turnovers. 12 turnovers to 6 here. You score 21 points off of those turnovers. That's really just the biggest thing here. I was upset with the offensive rebounding. They've got the bigger guys and take advantage of that, but this is a weird one. This is the type of game where I like to talk about how, these are the games good teams win. They don't need to be at their best. They just grind out a win. And I wouldn't necessarily say that, like, this is, the Raptors are good. Like, this, they're showing they're a good team here, because I think I'm beyond that point. And I understand the crowd thinking losses are better, but as I said before, like, how can you be a fan of the Raptors and not enjoy winning at MSG? So I'm happy with that. I'll take it. It was a rough one statistically, but an enjoyable watch. I thought the Raptors looked good out there. Effort cannot be called into question for real. Enjoy this win. Enjoy this win. Now, bigger tests are on the way. You got this win. The schedule ain't easy this month. Bucks in Milwaukee next. Then you go to the Timberwolves. 2 tough games at home against the Celtics and the Knicks. Knicks again. And then you start a Western Conference road trip. You get the Kings, Warriors, Blazers, Suns, Jazz, Rockets, Grizzlies. 7 games on the West Coast. And that ends February 5th. Anybody asking me why there's been no trades, when the trades will come? Here it is. I am willing to bet this is the measuring stick. This is where the front office has full indication of what this team is, what it's going to be. Past this Western Conference road trip, they're going to come back to Toronto and get down to business before that February 9th deadline. Couple nights off in between this Grizzlies game and the Spurs game. Masai, Bobby are going to get down to business, get some action done in this time before the February 9th deadline. Ultimately, they might pull the trigger on the trade on the 9th, the day after this game, but this is when the action. Sure, there's in discussions, but that's where the real trade season is going to take place, not just for the Raptors, but all over the NBA for teams who are looking to make some changes to their roster. At this point, I don't think this season is worth going for a playoff spot, but you can't tell me this team doesn't have effort. You can't tell me this team isn't out there trying to win games at the moment for the better or for the worst. Winning at MSG is fun. Enjoy that one, Raptors fans. Let's see how the rest of the season plays out. If you guys enjoyed this, we do a post-game show like this for every single Raptors game, so make sure you are subscribed, or pretty much every single Raptors game. So make sure you are subscribed. Help us on the road to, on the Clips channel, up to 2,000 subs. On the main channel, up to 14,000 subs. Get subscribed. Drop a like if you enjoyed, as always, to help with the YouTube algorithm. And we'll see you next time. Raptors play tomorrow against Milwaukee Bucks.